Okay, so why do people of the same generations have varying views on technology? Most people in here probably consider themselves digital natives. And digital natives tend to have a very pro view on technology. They like advancements and they like to see what new comes out. Many people even get the new phone every month, which I don't understand. How with the older generations, some always seems to be fighting it, while others seem to be embracing it. So in order to get more of a grasp on this situation, the older generations, I interviewed my mother and father, one of which is very pro-technology. The other one kind of treats it more like witchcraft. And I determined that the position one takes on technology is determined more by their upbringing and the necessity they have for it in their life. I first had to start this off by determining what their positions were, even though I kind of knew since they are my parents. And it started off with a little experiment, which it wasn't a mean experiment, where I just showed them this computer, my computer I bought for school. Wanted to know if they wanted to look at it, see what it could do. My father, he wouldn't touch it. I tried giving it to him, he kind of pushed it away. It's almost like it seemed like it would burn him or something. My mother just couldn't get it back for about 2 hours after that, even though I was only going to let her use it for about 30 minutes. And there was unending questions about it, what it could do. Took her about 10 minutes to get the internet working. And so I began to wonder why they have these different views on it. Even though it's the same thing, it does the same thing. It does what it should do. So I've asked them a few questions, and one of the reasons I determined was their necessity. My father had no need for it. All he ever needs is a cell phone. You tried giving him a smartphone once, he destroyed it by smashing it on the ground. My mother, she likes to use technology for more social media aspects of it, keeping in contact with the family, keeping in contact with her old college friends. And when I began to question this, I began to wonder about my own necessity and the necessity digital natives have for technology, and it's really integrated into our lives and integrated into what careers are going to be available for us. Even back in school, many of us experienced that we needed technology. The second one was upbringing. I determined. My mother was raised in a house that was very pro-technology because my grandfather actually owned a computer company back when computers were room size. He said the computers were always going to go far. My father, he was raised in a house where he was told all that technology was doing was stealing jobs. And so therefore, I began to question this myself, and I was raised in a very pro-technology household, like many other digital natives. I wasn't raised that it's just going to cause the collapse of all humanity as we know it, like my father. So when I realized all this, digital natives have just been raised with the necessity and the upbringing necessary for them to understand and need technology, while the older generations are divided because this wasn't there and all the necessity and upbringing they've had is not tailored to it. So think about your own. I want you to think about your own upbringing and your own necessity you have for technology in your life, and think about how other people have had their lives filled out as well.